What's up, guys? And so we got episode 5 of season 3 of The Mandalorian, and I feel like with this episode, I feel like we're truly back, especially as somebody make up from the last two episodes. But I thought the last episode was good, but I thought this episode was much better because we got so much action involved, including for a Nevarro, and even with the ending that totally sets up for what's coming, especially for the rest of the season. And even as we're halfway through season 3, with only 3 more episodes left as well. And so in this video, will be full of review for the Mandalorian season 3 episode 5, go over everything that they missed, including go over the ending and much more as well. And so if you're new to the channel, do something like this, and be sure to subscribe, hit the bell. This is so it's on this feature. So let's get into it. And now, with the overall purpose of this episode is with the pirates that we were introduced to back in the first episode, and which they are attacking Nevarro as like Kraga and any other people are preparing for their attack, and also running away from the city as well. And then as they're being attacked, and then we get some cameos in this episode, and then that's with Zeb from Star Wars Rebels, and Tim Meadows as well. I feel like with these cameos that were nice to have. And then we were introduced to Carson Tuffa, who's an X-Wing pilot from the New Republic, who requested people to go after the pirate search on Nevarro, because that's what we see the pirates do here, is destroy all of Nevarro. Next we see that Carson has found the other Mandalorians on Mandalore, and now Din-Djiarin here comes out and says that with Carson he's found them, and then with the Din-Djiarin he reveals that he has dealt with them before in the past, and then Carson he says that he won't reveal their location. Is that with a Carga? He said that like they need help from the other Mandalorians. It's because with the Nevarro is being attacked by a pirates, and they need their help into defeating them, and that's what leads into the third act. And now, especially as we're heading into the final battle of this episode, is with the other Mandalorians on Nevarro trying to defeat the pirates. And I think which was like the best part of this episode is especially as we're seeing Din-Djiarin and Grogu like trying to defeat the pirates. And I think which like the highlight of this episode is especially as we see the old-fashioned Star Wars action. And I think with the battle of Nevarro, I think that was like the best part of this episode. And then as we see everyone on Nevarro celebrating, and that with the Carga, he says to the other Mandalorians that they may have lost home on their home base Mandalore, but they are welcome to their home on Nevarro. I think which makes the other Mandalorians are very happy. I now have a home, and even with the Din-Djiarin as well. And now especially with this final scene is where we see Bo-Katan with the armor, and then like she asked her to remove her helmet, and then like we don't see like any warnings. She just removed her helmet. And now, with how does that episode ends, which really set up the whole rest of the season, is with Carson going to check out on like a ship, which is revealed to be a new Republic person transport. And then he sends a little droider to go and investigate. And then what was the most shocking reveal is that with Moff Gideon that he was taken probably by other Mandalorians. So I think with the Mandalorians that are about to be framed since like the one being accused, and I took a Moff Gideon. I think is definitely a sign that the Moff Gideon is definitely returning in this season. And one final thing that I want to add is especially as the show is just getting started, I feel like this should have been the way to open the season. It's because even though with the season overall, I mean I liked it from the start, but as it keeps on progressing, I feel like it's going very slow, and no idea like where the season is exactly going. But I feel like we're now in like the right direction of where the season is heading. And now that we hear a measure of Moff Gideon that he's definitely coming back, I think we're on the right track. And yeah, and with this episode of season 3 of the Mandalorian, I think we're like right back on track. Especially as I found this episode to be a bit better than the last two episodes. I thought, as I mentioned before in the beginning, I thought the last episode was good, but I feel like this one was like much better. It's because we get that old fashion as Star Wars action, even with the pirates invading Nevarro, and like even with everything else in between, and even with the other Mandalorians that now have a home. And now I feel like with these last 3 episodes in this season, I feel like we're in for a treat as the people behind the scenes of the show say like they're gonna be surprised in the story. I think we're just gonna have to get ready to see what's sort for them as well. So yeah, I think I enjoyed this episode as well. And so that's gonna be for first video. Let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments down below, and what thoughts on the Mandalorian season 3 episode 5, and give me a rating between 1 out of 10. Give this video a like and subscribe to turn on the notification bell for future videos, and for live updates follow me on Twitter. And with that, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.